"Mommy, Mommy, come look." I swear softly. I'm in the middle of packing lunches, and we are late. Late again. But I've already been snippy from exhaustion once this morning, and I've vowed to do better. So I put down the peanut butter, and I find her in the downstairs bathroom. I prepare myself for pee-soaked pajamas, an unflushable object in the toilet, a giant spider, any of the usual bathroom-related horrors. She points through the window. "What's that?" "What's what?" "That, in the tree." I look up, but I'm too tall to see what she sees. So I hunker down by the toilet and I crane my neck upward, looking for a squirrel or a dangling leaf. She points directly at a large, grayish object about 20 feet off the ground. I squint at it. "What is it?" "I don't know, baby. Hold on, I have to get my glasses." Defeated by rapidly approaching middle age, I shuffle to the kitchen and then back, glasses perched on my nose. "What is it, Mama?" I crouch down again and look up at a mass of grayish, whitish, barred feathers puffed up against the 4-degree morning. "It's a bird, babe. A big bird." "What kind of bird?" I'm not an ornithologist in the way that I'm not a botanist. Trees come in 2 kinds, pine trees and everything else. Likewise, birds come in 2 kinds, crows and everything else. I sigh. The bird's back is to us. All I can see is bird butt. I'm not sure if even the best bird watcher could identify something by butt feathers. I'm not sure. Do you want to go outside and look? It's cold. Yeah, let's go look. I want to look. I slip my boots on under my robe, hefter up on my hip, and step out onto the deck. The side view isn't much help. More feathers, more gray, more barring. I scuff my foot, and the bird turns its head. I know this one. It's an owl, kiddo. She smiles for a second and then quietly says, "Hoo, hoo." "Hey, owl, hey, owl." "Mommy," I said hi to the owl. "It's a birdie, Mommy. Did you know an owl is like a birdie? It has wings like a birdie. I can't see its wings, Mommy. Can you make it show me its wings? It's like a dog, too. Did you know a bird is like a dog? It doesn't talk, though. It just says, hoo, hoo. Say hoo, owl. Owl. Owl!" I'm glad we saw an owl because the owl is nice. This owl is nice. Don't you think this owl is nice? "Hey, Mommy, it's turning its head. It turned its head around. Do you think it's going to fly? Owls fly around in the day." She stops for a breath, so I decide this one's worth the effort. "Well, actually, kiddo, owls usually only fly at night." "And in the morning," she adds earnestly, "they come out in the morning, too." I want to correct her, but this owl is sitting in a tree outside my house in broad daylight. So instead, I just say, "Sometimes." I lure her upstairs with the promise of a better look through the laundry room window, and the owl cooperates by turning around to face us. He shuts his eyes against the charm of her little nose pressed against the glass, but otherwise doesn't seem bothered. Eventually, as with all things a 3-year-old encounters, the owl loses its magic. She moves on. I'm busy with the usual clothes, teeth, hair, come on routine when I suddenly hear a noise outside. Because I am, as I explained earlier, a bird expert, I can tell that what I'm hearing are crows, a lot of crows. I've already determined that the owl, faced with deep snow and bitter cold, having placed himself in such an exposed situation, may not be at his best and may, in fact, be dying. I'm no fool. I've already hardened my heart against the little guy. I look out the window anyway, expecting to see crows feasting upon a little owl corpse on the ground. But he's not on the ground, and he's not a corpse. He's quite alive, and he's being taunted by crows. They have surrounded him, above, beside, and below, and are cawing at him like bullies. When I see a few of them sideswiping him with their wings and nearly knocking him off his perch, I decide that nature is one thing, but meanness is another. I run back downstairs, jump outside, and scare them off. I repeat this 2 more times before I realize it's a losing battle. Minutes after I go back in each time, the crows are back. I look at the clock. Being on time is a lost battle, so I abandon punctuality and go for karma. I call the local wildlife rescue. With my daughter yelling, "What'd they say, huh? What'd they say?" in the background, I am assured that this is a normal crow-owl relationship. I then get an in-depth explanation of how to properly pick up an owl using a bath towel while making sure to angle the feet away from me, and oh, come on, like I'm doing that. After I hang up, I look at the owl again. He's still sitting there, puffed up and passive. The crows are gathering again. What'd they say, Mom? I shrug at her and go get dressed for work. I'm trying to finish up my last email of the day when my husband calls. What is this owl she keeps talking about? Oh, there was an owl behind the house this morning. I guess it's gone? Is it dead? Yeah. Did she find it? No. Did you find it? The dog did. Oh, sorry. I didn't think it was going to make it, but I didn't know what to do. Great. A few hours later, she's in the downstairs bathroom again, washing up for dinner. She looks out the now dark window. Mommy, what happened to the owl? I take a second or two to weigh my options. I want her to understand the cycle of life, but I'm really not in the mood to explain it right now. It's been a long day. She's only 3. She doesn't need to know what's in the garbage bag out back. The owl went away, baby. Why did he go away? My husband looks up from cooking, and our eyes meet for a second. He flew away, kiddo, I say. He's a bird. He flew away. I feel a little bad lying to her, but in the end, I just add it to the pile of lies I've told her in life and move on. We've got time. She's got time. Maybe we'll use that time to learn about birds. We already know 3 kinds: crows, owls, and everything else.